Hey guys, it's May, and tonight I'm going to do something a little bit different. Some of you, if you've been here for a long time, have heard about when Taylor and I went to card parties with some of our girlfriends. We had this little group of friends. There's 9 or 10 of us, usually 10, actually sometimes 11 now that I think about it. We get together and we call ourselves the Designing Dixie Darlings, and there's no G on Darlin', it's Darlin' with an N, and it's super fun. And we get together about once a quarter and we create cards in a card party format. Well, here's what I thought I'd do. I want to share this with you guys because this is a super fun way for you to get with your friends and spend the night having the most fun, and I just want to show you what we do. So I'm going to start by telling you what happens at the card party. When you go to the card party, you get, there'll be door prizes. We'll have door prizes for different things, and we set everything up where everybody sits at a big table together, and you do have to kind of decide how many people your home can comfortably sit to do crafting, but you bring your little supplies with you, your scissors and your tape and things like that, and we make cards. And here's how it works. To prepare for the card party, each one of us will make 2 cards. And of that card, we make 1 kit for each person that participates. So let me show you what I mean by that. So this is one of the cards that I designed for the party. Now I was inspired by someone on Pinterest who had done something very similar to this on the corner of her card, but I kind of made it a little bit different, and I made a shirt card for a man. So it looks like this, and when you open it up, you have the little V-neck there. I think it's super cute. If you guys want me to show you how to do it, it's so easy and I'll be glad to. Leave it in the comments below if you want me to do a tutorial on this, and I'll do that. But here's what I did. I designed this card. I used my Cricut for part of it, and I used just cutting paper and doing some corner rounding for the rest. But I then make a kit so that each one of the ladies can have a kit, and we put them in sandwich bags, and here's what's in the kit. Now, each one will be different because your kit will contain what it takes to make the card you created. I chose this one to show you because it's super easy, okay? And actually, when they received this kit, the top piece here was folded flat. And this is how they would receive it, with an envelope, with the card base, and the tie. So what I do is, at the card party, when it's my turn to present a card, I say, this is what it looks like, this is how you make it, and the girls go to town making the card themselves. Super easy card to make, and they put it together. So it all comes in a kit. And the only thing we make sure we do is we include an envelope with each one, so everybody can share, can send these to whoever they need to and have an envelope for it. Now, by the end of the night, you will have made 20 cards just from the kits that all the people bring. If you have 10 people at your party and they do 2 apiece. Now sometimes we do more and sometimes we do less depending on the seasons and things like that. The reason I did a man card is because I feel like I never have enough cards for guys in my stash. So I did 2 cards that were manly last night. This is one of them. I'll show you the other one real quick, and I'll go ahead and get my cards out of the way. This is the other one that I made. Again, if you want to see a tutorial on this, I'll be glad to show you. And this pulls out, like so, to put your sentiment. And I didn't put sentiments on these because I wanted everybody to be able to put whatever they wanted to on their card, so I left them blank. But these 2 cards are the ones I designed for the party, and then I made those kits for each one, enough for 10 people to make exactly the same card. I hope that makes sense. That's what we did. Now I want to show you the fruits of our labor. I want to show you all of the cards I got last night at my party. And I have been impressed with these ladies before, but I'm just going to tell you something. Everybody stepped out their game at this party. We all talked about these cards were probably the best cards we've ever had at a party before. So I'm just going to get going, and in no order, I'm just going to start. So here's my envelope, and here's the card. Isn't that precious? Look at that paper. Now this was created by, if you know She's a Sassy Lady on YouTube, her name is Sheila. Her daughter Jen created this super cute card. So it has a thank you cut out on the front, and then just this beautiful paper, and then inside you have this with the ribbon. Isn't that nice? So each one of us received a kit and we put it together. Now here's what's even more fun. We kind of use creative license, which I kind of fuss at them. I'm like, look, somebody spent all this time to design this card, make it just like they did. But we all tend to kind of move around and make them a little different. And in Jen's original card, her thank you was offset a little bit. So she had thank a little more over here and you over here. And I just did a little bit different. Actually, I didn't pay attention to the original very well. So that's what happened. But there's my first card from the night. Love that card. This card. First off, the envelope is made to go with the card. So she made these by hand. for all 10 of us. And look at this card. Oh my goodness, can you see the glitter? Now I added all that glitter because I was just going to town. But this card was made by Sheila of She's a Sassy Lady. I will link her channel below. I think she may do a tutorial on this one, but I'm not sure. I know she does one on another one I'm going to show you. But look at this. Look at the inside with the matting and then the little edges. I don't even want to give this one away. I want to save it forever. But look at that. So what she did was she used I think she did this on her Cricut, she told me. So she cut this card base out, and then she cut these mats out. She designed them to fit and did that, and it is gorgeous. And then she went ahead and put the thank you sentiment on so we would have it. Oh, love it. Good job, Sheila. Let's look at another one. This card, I want to tell you, I'm going to put it here. My oldest son has a girlfriend named Samantha. We call her Sam. Sam came to a card party the last time we did it, and she actually came to fill in for somebody who was going to be absent from that night. And so we had enough cards, and she came to test it out. Well, she fell in love with the card party, and never having done this before, this was her first card party to attend. She designed this card. Look how precious this is. I hope she's watching. Sam, if you're watching, comment below so I know it. But this is the card she made. It says, Happy Birthday. And it has this little anchor paper in the background and these little pennants that run across. And now here's what was really cool about the way Sam did hers. Every paper and every pennant that you got, every kit you got was different from the person next to you. The other cool thing was all the papers are double-sided, so we could flip them and turn them any way we wanted to. And trust me, some people didn't make theirs look just like this, but this is really, really close to how Sam's looked, her original one. Love it. Good job, Sam. Okay, next one. I'm just digging through this pile of gorgeousness and loving it. Here's my envelope. Look at this. Okay, this was done by Taylor. A lot of you remember Taylor as my assistant when she was helping me a whole lot. Taylor was there and she did this. Now it's Pinterest inspired. This is not exactly what she did. I wanted a little texture in my background, so I did that just by folding the paper to give myself some lines. And these little buttons are so cute. This was a sticker that she gave us. She cut the stickers apart, gave everybody a sticker. I take that back. She brought the stickers and let everybody choose their own candle. So we put those onto our little cupcakes, and everybody made this different. Some people made them like this. Some people turned them landscape and put them like this. We were just inspired by what she did and went to town. I love this card. I can't wait to send it to somebody for a birthday. The next one, my Aunt Nita. Y'all hear me talk about her a lot, Aunt Nita. She gives me paper. She's always thinking about me. I just love her so much. And this card, I have to show you this. She cut this edge with a punch, with an edge punch, okay? Then we took blue twine and stitched it through the loops. Do you see that? And then on the back, the stitching goes underneath your matte layer, so it hides it. Is that the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? And look, with paper that pretty, you don't need anything else but those stitches. To me, the stitches make it look like waves at the bottom. I think it's so pretty. You guys give Aunt Nita a thumbs up. She did a great job on this card. Okay, next, my cousin Abigail, who is Anita's daughter. She does everything very different from anybody else, but we love it. We're always excited to see what Abby's going to do because she has a whole different take on things. And what she did for us with her 2 cards was she did mystery cards. What that means is she put her supplies into the bag for us, but she hid her original card and didn't let us see it. And whoever got the closest to her card would win a prize. So they were contest cards. Now, here's the thing. I had already won at this point. We'd win. Everybody wins one prize. And once you win, the pressure's off. You don't have to try to work as hard to win. So I'd already gotten my prize. And so I started to play around. And this is not really much like she did her card. I want to be honest. She had taken this piece and put it across the bottom. And I kind of turned it on its side and played with it. And these little butterflies came in my little goodie that I got at the table. A lot of times the host will give you a little goodie when you get there. And mine was full of little crafting things. And these were some of the butterflies I got. So this was a take on Abby's card. So cute. Next, Taylor again. This is the second card Taylor did. She did 2 cards for the night, and look at this. Now, I did this exactly like she showed us how hers was. I thought it was beautiful. I loved how she took these pennants and cut these out like this, and then had this pretty little embellishment. And there's a couple, actually there's 3 little cardstock buttons here that are so pretty. Isn't that a beautiful card? I just love it. Such a good job. This card I really played around with. This is nothing like the original looked. I was just playing around, and she actually had the cinnamon on the inside, and it's completely different. But Jen created this one. This is Sheila's daughter, Jen, and it's super cute any way you do it. And I just played around and had a good time. I kind of mimicked those polka dots by coloring in some of the stuff on the background with a white pen. I just had fun with it. Cute, cute card. Next, this is Sam again. Her second card ever to design by herself. And look at this. Isn't this precious? It's a Just Because card, and it has a pink background. This is 2 pieces of paper that we cut down and kind of butted against each other, and this is an EK Success border punch that she punched out the little pieces to give us all to put on there, and then of course the little bow. Now this is exactly how she had hers designed, and I love it. Didn't she do a good job for her second card ever? That's awesome. I think it's awesome anyway. Okay. Look at this. Can you stand this? These little balloons are a punch. I did not ask her. She said it's the purple punches. If you know who makes the purple punches, comment below. Is that Fiskars? No, they're not purple. Whoever makes the purple punches, that's what this is. It's a balloon punch. And she gave us the little twine, and I tied mine to the bottom, and then we had this little sentiment that went on there, and I just kind of popped mine up on some pop dots so it'd have some dimension. Is that so cute? Couldn't you use this all the time? Simple, easy, cute. Okay, then this one is another Abby card, and she had created hers quite different. And I had every intention of doing mine just like she had created hers, but I cut my paper down a little bit and I messed up my measurements. So instead of being able to go this way with my paper, I had to turn it. But I really like how it came out. And check this out. This is a piece of paper. This is a strip of a coordinating paper. And this piece is actually this watermelon paper or apple paper. I don't know, watermelon paper. Flipped over to give me a white edge. This is cut from I'm thinking this is probably a stamp. What are they called? You know, you run through your machine. They're metal. I mean, I know it's a die, but there's a name for them. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Spellbinders. Oh my gosh, I totally lost it just then. These are 2 different spellbinder shapes. And they actually will nest inside each other. But the way she did this, which I thought was super cute, was to turn it. And look at the look you get. So cute. These people are geniuses. Okay. So that was Abby's card. Then, oh, this card. Do you see this card? I know you do. It's in the camera, but anyway. This cross was on foam dimensional, and it is already that way. She purchased these from Michael's. This little bling she purchased separate for us to put in the center of the card. Look at this sentiment. May God, who understands each need, who listens to each prayer, bless you and keep you in his tender care. This is a woodblock stamp she bought at Michael's, and she did such an awesome job. This is Kelly. Let me see where Kelly's other card is. No, I'm not going to show you it right now because it's too cute. I want to show you in detail. Kelly is a fellow YouTuber. Now here's what's interesting. Kelly and I have known each other since she was 13, and I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I've known her a long time. Probably like 8 years, 7 or 8 years. And so she's been a friend of mine forever, and she came to her first card party last time. It was the first time she'd ever done it, her and Sam at the same time. And this is the card she created for the second party all by herself. Amazing. If you're interested in reading books, I'm not a reader. Kelly is a big reader, and she has a reading channel. It's called Kelly's Book Spiel, and I'll link it below for you guys. And if you guys subscribe to her, let her know I sent you. That would be really sweet for her to know that. She's also my boss at work, so give me some brownie points, right? Okay, so this is Kelly's card. And next, this card is one that I created. Oh, I remember now. Okay, this one was sealed shut, because we also do the contest cards so you can win prizes. And Abby and I had created exactly the same idea for the contest. I did a mystery card as well, and we didn't even know it. We both did this. So I created this card, and then I gave the ladies this kit, and it has all the pieces in it. You can't see the sentiment because it's gone between the card. But all the pieces to make this card are in here. So the challenge was for them to create a card and get it as close to mine without having seen my card, which was sealed in this envelope. Okay? So it was super cute. And I don't remember who got the closest. I'm sorry, guys. I really don't. But somebody got pretty close, and they won a prize for that. So that one was fun. Next is Kelly's second card. Look at this. This is actually she made this card kit, she made this card kit first and that other card kit second. So this would be her first one. Look. Mine's a little bit different than she did hers. She had it going this way, and she had the sentiment going across, and she had her hat up here in the corner. But I just played around, and she laughed. She's like, Amy, everything you do, you put your sentiment out of that side. So I got to challenge myself to not do that anymore. But look at the inside. So cute. Now, I saved this for this point of the night because I want to show you something. These are those little those little stickers that you get from like EK Success or any of those brands that make these little scrapbooking accessories. That's what these are. This is fabric. It's got a real little tassel on it. This is the little diploma, and in here it's a three-dimensional glittered mortar board. Oops, let me get in the frame. It's a three-dimensional glittered mortar board. So these are those little things for your scrapbook pages. And she took them and put one in each of our kit and turned this into this card. She doesn't have a Cricut. She didn't have a paper trimmer. She borrows mine, but she was still able to create this because she used stickers. Isn't that awesome? Love it. Now, I show you that because I want to show you these other ones. Same thing. Laura, who I think has the best eye for card making. Do you see this card? Does this make you want to eat chocolate malted Easter eggs and Cadbury eggs and Reese's eggs? It makes me want to eat all of those just looking at it. And it makes me want to wear a frilly dress and a white hat and gloves. Why do we not do that anymore? Another story. Anyway, look at this gorgeous card. These are stickers. The fence is a sticker. The grass is a sticker. The butterflies, the tulips. What she did for us was she assembled the fence for us just like this, and she had the bunny separate so we could put the bunny right behind the fence. Adorable. She also did a triple mat on her sentiment. Do you see that? And this paper has a texture to it, like a pale blue polka dotted texture. And look on the inside, a little egg. I tried to make hers very much like she had designed them. I think her bunny was a little closer to center than mine. I wanted you to be able to see exactly what she comes up with using these stickers. No Cricut, no paper cuts, no paper piecing. She does this with those cute little scrapbooking stickers. Ugh, so cute. That's one of Laura's. Her second card, look at this. Could you just squeeze this card to death? I said I was going to hug it and squeeze it and call him George. Or was it this or the bunny? I don't remember. One of them I fell in love with. Now here's the thing about this card. She purchased these card bases. They came just card bases. Then she cut this out herself. She cut this little piece out by hand. Okay? The little flip piece, and folded it back so the card would do this. And now look what you get. So cute. One thing she did different than what we did, she took the balloon sticker here and she also stuck it on the back side. I put my cupcake there because I thought it was a good spot for it. So adorable. Good job, Laura. She always makes the cutest cards. Look at this. Her envelope even matches the cut in the card. Isn't that adorable? Okay, super cute. All right, I have to say this is my favorite card. I hate to do that because all of us work so hard, but I think everybody will agree with me. This card is amazing. Are you ready for this? Look at this guy. Now here's what's cool. He's a window. Do you see this? Can you stand it? I can't stand it. This window is done with the Cricut cartridge plastics. She saves this plastic that she gets from her Cricut cartridges, like the boxes and everything where the plastic, they come in that plastic. She saves it and runs it through embossing, and look what she got. Ugh. And this little guy was cut from a Cricut cartridge. He is 4 layers deep. He has a black layer for his eyeball, a green layer for his dots and his little, whatever those are called. He has this layer which she ran through a Cuttlebug folder. See this right here, this is card making at its finest to me. This has taken every measure. And do you see these little chevron cutouts down here just because they looked cute? She added those. She designed this herself. And then when you open up, hope your birthday is awesome. Oh, and look at this side. This card is a work of art. I will not be giving this card away. It's cute. I'm sure somebody would like it, but it's staying in my craft room. Now, if you want to see this card done in a tutorial form, I'm pretty sure Sheila told me she did this one. I will link her channel below, and if I can find the video, I will link that as well. But she's a sassy lady on YouTube. So guys, after our party, I ended up with, look at these cards for my stash. If you have friends that are even remotely into card making, get together and have one of these parties and load your stash up. I have a card for just about everything you can imagine in here. So I just wanted to show you how that worked. And I'm going to share some footage from the party here and there so you've gotten to see kind of what we were doing. And I hope you enjoyed and you're inspired to do this yourself. Now, the next thing. If there is any card that you saw that you would like to see a tutorial on how to do, just tell me in the comments, because I can do any of these and show you how to do them. If there's anything you have questions about, ask me. If I can't answer it, I'll find the person who created the card and let you know. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on Wednesday for a midweek mix-it-up. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Okay, so Kelly has some new tweezers, and you have to see these bad boys. First off, who they made by?
Revlon.
Oh, they're Revlon tweezers. Smart. Let's see them.
But they're pink, and they have a light on them.
This is for all of us late-night crafters right here.
Yes.
You can craft in the back seat of the car with those bad boys.
Pretty much.
For all those times that I craft in the back seat of the car.